The ancient Egyptian tree of life, it's a small course, but deep knowledge, a lot of symbols, a lot of names in ancient Egypt. If we understand deeply this names and symbols and the mystical meanings inside each name and each symbol, we will reach to understand the idea of the Egyptian mind and the style life in ancient Egypt. This small course consists of 4 lectures. The first one, we will express the tree of life and the stages of Horus consciousness in a comparison with the Indian chakra system, with Kabbalah, at Judaism, with Sufism in Islamic school. The second lecture, the concept of yoga in ancient Egypt. Is there in ancient Egypt a kind of yoga, a school of yoga, and what is the posters of yoga in ancient Egypt? Also, the Egyptian mantra look like Ram, Vam, in Indian school. Is there are a mantra in ancient Egypt? They used it in a yoga lectures. So we will express the second lecture about yoga poses and the mantra in Egyptian yoga classes. The third lecture, we will speak about the 4 elements and the method of healing with symbols, stones, and oils. In ancient Egypt, there are a lot of kinds of semi-precious stones and precious stones, and a lot of symbols, and a lot of kinds of sacred oils, and the top 7 sacred oils in ancient Egypt, and they used symbols, stones, and oils as a part of the treatment of healing. The 4th lecture, we will speak about astronomy and how they used astronomy in a therapy, the therapeutic energy of sun, and how they benefit from the energy of the sun at sunrise, at the middle of the day, and at the time of sunset. The therapeutic energy of moon, therapeutic energy of planets. We have 7 souls, as the text in ancient Egypt called it, the 7 souls of divine: sun, moon, and 5 planets. So we will learn about ancient Egyptian tree of life and the parts of this tree of life to upgrade our consciousness about the life and the style life in ancient time in Egypt. Today, we will speak about the stages of Horus consciousness, and we will make a small comparing between ancient Egyptian concept and the Indian concept, Kabbalah and Sufism. And we will catch the similarity between all these schools. We will start by a small phrase, but with deep meaning. All the texts on the walls of tombs and temples, on the papyrus also, we can read this small phrase: Ankh, Wija, Seneb, Awut Ib. Ankh from left to right, Ankh, the key of life. Wija, the candle, the flame of the candle. And Seneb, Seneb, and Awut Ib. 4 words express all the philosophy in ancient Egypt. Ankwija Seneb Awut Ib means your way to life, vitality, health, and the happiness of heart. You will learn inside this course all about your way to life, vitality, health, and happiness of heart. This small phrase repeat a lot on the wall of temples and on papyrus, and also on their mouths, like good morning. Every day, the ancient Egyptians speaks by this small phrase with its deep meaning. This small phrase has secret behind the greatness of ancient Egyptian civilization. Why? As he reached the Ankh, the key of life, which is meaning the harmony in life, the first path of life to reach the way to make harmony in life. If you able to make this step that lead you to Wija, if you live your life in a harmony, you will able to reach to Wija. Wija meaning vitality, meaning activity, meaning strength, meaning victory. So if you live your life in harmony, you will able to reach to the to reach to the Wija. Wija, it's physical health. Physical health from all disease. And Wija means a strength, strongest, activity. All your life will be full of energy. If you live in a harmony way, you will be an energetic style every day. So Ankh lead you to Wija. Harmony life lead you to vitality. And if you live your life in a vitality, a strength, that lead you to thinking, kind of positive thinking, make you live your life in a healthy condition, physical healthy, seneb. Seneb is a physical healthy. If you become a one who think and live his life in a positive thinking, in a vitality, in activity, you will reach to the thinking, how can I make my physical body in a healthy condition? And if you become the strongest one in the level of physical, in the level of spiritual, your heart will be happy, your soul will be happy, will be shiny, will be radiant. So this small phrase with a deep meaning collect and summarize the meaning and the idea and the goal of the tree of life in ancient Egypt. So we will learn all about the ways to live our life in a harmony, in activity and vitality, in a healthy, in happiness. So let's start to the benefits of studying the Kemetic tree of life. Kemetic tree of life, it's another term about Egyptian tree of life. So our country in ancient time called Kemet. Egypt in ancient time called Kemet. And by the way, from the word Kemet, the modern word chemistry came. Chemistry from Kemet, the ancient word of our country. So the benefits of studying the Kemetic tree of life. If you study deeply and understand each part of the tree of life and the path of the life in ancient Egypt, what's the benefits? Our ancestors developed an educational system to take advantages of it in the path of life to awareness and upgrading, giving us the keys reached by ancient sages and the philosophers. We have in ancient Egypt a lot of sages, a lot of philosophers, a lot of scientists. Some of them was philosophers like Ptah this man sitting in his chair and smelling a kind of 7 sacred oils in ancient Egypt. Some of them was healers, look like Jethur, look like Ankh-Mahur, and a lot of them was a priestess of Sekhmet. Some of them was chiropractic, the person that make reflexology and the chiropractic for the bones. So in ancient Egypt, full of sages, healers, philosophers, and those people make an educational system to take advantages of the path of life. So their observation of nature and their spiritual practice, which enabled them to establish a harmonious, balanced, and healthy life in all aspects of life. So this is the kind of educational system which we will study at the benefits of studying of the Kemetic tree of life. The studying of the tree of life system provide us with the keys to possessing the will, ways to motivating the soul and having the inner determination to heal through suggestion of behaviors and actions, a way to raise level of awareness and discover the physical, spiritual, and the mental potential. So each one of us want to live his life full of power, full of energy, want to live his life with physical and spiritual needs. Your soul needs some things. Your spirit needs some things. And between your soul and your spirit, in ancient Egyptian concept, Ka and Ba, and we will learn about that in the next lectures. Between your Ka and Ba, your spirit and your soul, and different needs, a lot of challenge in your life, a lot of struggling in your life. So the system and the studying the system of Tree of Life will provide us with the key to possess the will and the way to motivate soul and spirit, the way to raise level of awareness between discovering physical, spiritual, mental potential. Also, studying of the Tree of Life system provide us with the keys to foundation of life and healthy, how we reach, how we can make foundation of our life, how we can make rooting of physical world, physical needs, how we can reach to a healthy style of in our life, how we can make a good way of thinking, positive thinking, through the study of the laws of external influence on us. We will study law of external influence on us, which control our decision making and also control our way of thinking and behaviors. We will start to study a lot of things that affect on our mind, on our concept in the life. So our concept will change, our life be better, our life be succeeded. Also, the part of the benefits of studying Kemetic Tree of Life, studying the Kemetic Tree of Life system provide us with the key to understanding the center of physiological energy inside ourselves, inside our bodies. The strength of each center and how to deal with it and make it in a state of balance. So if we reach to the balance way, balance condition, everything in our life will be better. So the Tree of Life system will provide us how to deal, how to reach to this balance in your physical needs, spiritual needs, mental thinking, emotional thinking, and all parts of your life. This is purpose and the goal. All the sages and philosophers and healers in ancient Egypt make one goal when they make the Tree of Life, the path Tree of Life. What's this goal? Blazing of life. As a philosophers from ancient Egypt, I want you live your life in blazing emotional. I want you live your life in blazing. So I will draw the path that lead you to blazing of life. Every human being always seeks to achieve the link between the aspect of physical, spiritual life. From the point of view, each civilization has developed and made its contribution to charting the way to reach that state of harmony and connectivity. Our ancient Egyptian civilization expressed this state in an Egyptian term Ankh, or what we today call the key of life. The goal is blessing of life. What's the kind of blessing of life? The blessing of life and the secret blessing of life inside this beautiful and important symbol. This is not an general symbol in ancient Egypt, but it's very, very important symbol and has deep meaning inside it. Each part of this key of life represent part and step lead you to the blessing of life. Each part of this key of life represent part of your life. The upper part here, the upper part of the key of life, the ring part, represent your spiritual world, your upper consciousness, represent your upper chakra system from throat chakra, third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. Your spiritual needs in your life. This part express your spiritual needs. And the lower part here express your physical needs, your lower chakra, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar chakra, physical world, physical needs, lower chakra, lower consciousness. And the center part here represent the point, the center that your spiritual needs and physical needs connecting together. The point, the center that spiritual and physical needs connected together. And this represent heart chakra, the heart chakra. So the key of life express the idea and the way how you can reach to blessing of life. Only you can catch blessing of life if you connect and make a harmony and unified between spiritual needs and physical needs. If you make balance between spiritual needs and physical needs, in this case only, you can live your life in blessing life. You will feel with blessing life. So the people that search about spirituality only and left the physical world behind them, they don't found blessing of life. And other side, the people who do their best searching about physical needs only and left their spiritual needs behind them, they will not reach to blessing of life. So the key of life is the key, the first step to understand in the path of life. If you want to live your life in a pleasing condition, you have to understand important thing. The first step rebalancing between physical and spiritual needs in your life. Okay, this is purpose and goal in ancient Egypt and the deep meaning behind key of life, Ankh. When you unified, when you merge, when you connect, when you able to make balance between your spiritual and physical needs, your soul will be shiny. Look at the key of life and the upper part in the top of the hand, the sun disk. The sun disk here represent your soul, represent your spirit. If you make a balance between spiritual needs and physical needs in your life, your soul be bright, be shiny, be radiant. Your spirit be satisfied, be happy. You will succeed to reach the blazing of life. So this is the goal, this is the purpose in ancient Egypt and the path of the succeed and living beautiful life. They thought to achieve this in a various ways, how we can make the blazing of life by a spiritual practice. They make a lot of spiritual practice, and we will learn about this practice in next lectures. They make a lot of mental and physical exercises. The Kemetic yoga postures. We will learn about Kemetic yoga poses in the next lecture. They make modifying wrong behaviors. Modifying wrong behaviors. And fourth, hearing lessons and wise advice from philosophers. They follow the teachings of philosophers. And the next lecture, we will speak about the different yoga department in ancient Egyptian civilization. Yoga in Egyptian civilizations, and Egypt one of them, not only a physical practice, but there are a different kind, different department of yoga and different kinds of yoga practice. So we will express about the department and the different kinds of yoga next day. But how to apply them in life aspects? How we can apply spiritual practice, mental, physical exercises, modifying wrong behaviors, hearing lessons in our life, in the aspect of life. The first step, control of your ego. The first step of you want to live your life in a balance and make balance between your spiritual and physical needs in your life, control of your ego. Because your ego is the first enemy to you, defeated you. If your ego feel, you will take the first step to make a balance between spiritual and physical needs, he started to defeat you. Your ego is your first enemy. But our Egyptian ancestors make different vision, different opinion about this ego. They called the ego with Egyptian word Set or Theth. Set or Theth. And they symbolize this ego and the power of ego with image of erected ear donkey. They symbolize the ego with erected ear donkey. Donkey with erected ear. And they express the ego, Seth or Set in Egyptian way, that this ego has a double face. Your ego has a double face. One of them can help you to succeed in your physical life, and the other face defeat you and can destroy your life, completely destroy your life. So the ego has two faces, one of them useful and one of them unuseful. But how you can benefit about useful face of your ego? They make another symbol, beautiful and powerful symbol from the Egyptian symbols, this scepter. This scepter in ancient Egypt they called it was, W-A-S-S, was. And this word enter in Arabic language under wisaya. For our Egyptian friends, انك تبقى وصي على الايجو بتاعك. Was means control. You have to control on your ego. You have to deal with your ego. You have to find the way to benefit with the useful energy of your ego, but not kill your ego. Don't kill your ego. The Egyptian school in ancient Egypt don't tell us about killing your ego. No, but control and search how to deal with your ego. Let's enter in the same link and continue our lecture.